Welcome to week 3 of the mod show. Today we have a bunch of guns, then we're going to review how the portal gun works, and we're going to look into the procedural combat generator map that recently released. First up we have the Proj Boundary guns. These are from a game that's like set in space, similar to last week's episode. And the idea is they're like futuristic but semi-realistic, so you can see they also have an AK. This has a bunch of other weapon parts, and they sound great. These two were made by DW. This APS is made by Jerry AR. Sadly, this game, I think just recently, they just shut down the servers. You have to grab the mag yourself. So that's really sad. Next up, we have two mods by Ultrasnail. The first is the C633. This is a 9mm AR pattern submachine gun PDW. The cool thing is that the Department of Energy were the ones who like provisioned this, so it's like super tiny. I suppose if you're like in a nuclear power plant, you want something like this. Nothing that penetrates too much. And their other gun is the Colt MARS. Just for reference, this is what a regular 5.56 bullet looks like. This is a 5.56 30. This is a 5.56 45. So you can see it's like really shrunk. And it's meant to be a PDW experiment. And it's just really tiny. Special CAD cartridge. By the way, the detail in this mag is fantastic. Next, by Volksterism, we have the Lapa, which is a submachine gun. I believe it's a Brazilian submachine gun. It's like self-produced for fighting gangs, so that's pretty compact. Their other gun is the SPR 300. It comes like this, but it's modular, so you can change it up. My favorite is the integrally suppressed version. Sounds like this. Very quiet. Good for hunting, I suppose. Then local PC nerd brings us the X16. They sound just like the Modern Warfare ones. Pretty cool. They're also module swap compatible. I have 3 configurations here. This is like the long match trigger. And the hair one has like full auto. One of the cooler guns is brought to us by Jerry R. Okay, so imagine you're in a trench and you can't look over because you'll get shot. What you do, you click here, you put this in your shoulder, and then we have a system of mirrors right there. Should let us see over the railing. So line this up. You can see the sights real small right there. And if we line them up just right, we can shoot. Okay, yeah, I see it too. We have the portal gun. We're going to go somewhere else to test this out. Right now there's a bug with the portal gun, so we need to go to the control mode and switch to classic simulation if you aren't on it. To move in classic simulation, you need to press the upper button that enables moving with your joystick, and here it enables looking around. You need to press the thumbstick to do long grabs. Okay, so to set up the first portal, you need to, with your thumbstick, go left and then press it. So do that with your right hand. And do the same thing in the opposite direction with this controller, and click in the thumbstick. And there we go. Hello. Hello. So you can throw stuff into it, and it'll come out the other side. You can even throw yourself into it, and you'll spawn right here. You kind of jump out. To remove the portals, you need to grab it with this hand, press down with the controller, and then click in with a thumbstick. Okay, so what is this map? It's like Grill House, but like bigger arena. There's 7 modes, and you can select a bunch of options for your health and where you're gonna spawn, but they're pre-made. So for training, you spawn somewhere around, and there's SOSICs that don't shoot at you. In elimination, you spawn somewhere random, but there's SOSICs all around with guns. In defense, you spawn in building 1, and a bunch of SOSICs start attacking your base. Marksman spawns you at one of the towers and lets you shoot at SOSICs walking around. CQB spawns you in the house as well, and there's SOSICs inside the house. Zombies is self-explanatory, where there's a bunch of SOSICs usually populated on one side of the map. And my favorite is Assassin, which spawns a bunch of melee enemies around. And if you want to know about the Resizer tool, click the video on the screen.